but Forrest Whitaker, I've never met him. But he talked to me and he was like, here's the thing, he's really, really dedicated, and he really, really has an eye and an ear for wanting things to be right. And so, from what I understand, the character is from Georgia. And I almost pulled my iPhone out today at McDonald's when I was getting breakfast, and the accents are truly unbelievable. Like when you're around, like I hear more foreign accents than I do strange American accents in a day in New York. And so hearing actual like Southern accents, strikingly cool to me now, being gone 11 years. So I get it as an actor. If you're going to do something and you want to do it right, and it's supposed to be in a certain period, and it's supposed to be a very, very certain thing. So he talked to me and he kind of told me a little bit about the character. And he's like, "Do you know anybody that would have an accent that would be close to something like this?" And I was like, "There is this guy who, a saint of a man, and one of the people that I remember from my days in high school, who always was so well spoken and so smart and funny." And I was like, he had more sayings than I think I've ever heard. Like I was like, and he would always talk to me, and he always, like, every time I would come back and visit, he would always know me. And I was like, how do you know all of these people who have gone through Stratford? I don't even know the people who I graduated with. And so I said, my mom still works there, let me put her in contact with you. And so I connected the two of them, and then my mom calls me a couple days later and she goes, "So they sent us a script and they want us to have some recordings," and I was like, this is so crazy. So then her part of the story happens, which is fascinating if you don't know it. But I'm gonna skip for a second. So then the movie comes out, she tells me that she goes and is like sitting with Prentice watching the movie, and it's like, it sounds like him, it's insane. So then years later, I'm working on this other project, and all of a sudden this writer comes in and they're like, this is the writer's name, Danny Strong, and I was like, Danny Strong, sounds familiar. And I walked into him and I was like, you wrote the screenplay for The Butler. And he's like, yeah, what's that? And I went, okay, this is gonna sound crazy. Do you have any recollection of like Forrest Whitaker being on set and like listening to anything or like using like a dialect coach or anything? And he goes, he had this like thing he listened to every single day that was like this like accent like that he was listening to like get it right for the movie.